Red, White, and Bethune.
Welcome to Red, White, and Bethune. We are a family of 5 humans and 6 dogs living in a 1983 Eagle bus.
We sold our house to hit the road in our 350 square foot home on wheels. Tag along as we show you America through our lens.
Thought we would switch it up a little bit today. We're creating our own challenge, and we are going to nominate six other full-time nomadic channels to do the same thing. But what our challenge is about is...
Well, first of all, happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers out there.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, you guys.
We're doing 3 things we love, 3 things we hate about your current rig or your current setup. So we're going to go through ours, and then we'll nominate our 6 people and see what they do with their videos.
Yeah, head over to their channels, check them out, and then bug them to do this challenge video.
And again, we're on her iPhone. Our camera, it is at the shop, so hopefully by the next video we'll be up shooting again with
a real camera,
our normal camera. But right now all we have is the iPhone, so we'll do the best we can do.
Yep, we're doing all we can. So I'll jump in. You want to do love or hate first?
Well, let's go start out on a positive note. 3 things we love. You can go first.
All right. I love my boxwood wall for my headboard. I love it. Insert picture here. It's so unique and different, and I feel like it brings the outdoors in, and it really brightens up the space and warms it up at the same time.
Yeah, it definitely breaks up the white. Yeah, you really don't expect to walk, see all this white, and then go to the back of the bus, and then there's this huge green wall. So it definitely breaks that up. And a little funny side story, the other day we saw someone else that did the same thing in an Airstream. Well, it wasn't boxwood wall, but it was a greenery. It was like fake grass or something like that. So hey, maybe we'll catch it on here.
Hashtag trendsetter.
Number 2 is the kids' bunk bed rails. We knew from the beginning that area was missing something, and it just couldn't really figure out what. I mean, we knew we needed to do rails of some sort. The kids never had an issue with it, but we wanted the security of the rails. So we ended up, building that setup here a while back, a few videos ago. If you guys, we'll link it on here if you guys want to check it out. But it just kind of broke up a lot of the white and really brought out that area that definitely needed some attention.
I love it. I love the design of it, and I really like how it looks so custom, like it was just meant to be there. And I'm happy that I stained it as opposed to painting it white, because it brings in a natural wood element. Like when you go modern in design, people think that it has to be like everything's white and sterile and has no personality, but you can make it your own.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely one of my better pieces that I've been able to build. I kind of had the vision in my head, and it worked out pretty good. Obviously, there's a couple things that could have done better, but overall, it turned out pretty good.
It turned out really good. I'm proud of you. Number 3, the third thing that we love about our bus is the easy breakdown and setup. On travel days, especially, the kids can be laying in their bunks. I can make a sandwich. Like when you have slides, they come in and they squeeze the space so much that sometimes you can't get to the bathroom. We can literally access everything on the bus if we need to while we're traveling.
Yeah, the slides definitely makes a big deal. And I don't know, I'm sure I will own another rig with slides, but it's kind of nice to not have them, because we've had them with up to 4 slides, and we've had pretty much everything in between. It does make it nice as far as being able to function while you're going down the road, or even when you're camping. You pull up, you back up, you level off, you hook your systems up, and you're done. It's not, slides can be very temperamental, especially as they get older. They can definitely have issues, as some of you I'm sure know.
So we love our no slides. It makes our life pretty easy. So dun dun dun. 3 things we hate. I will talk about the first one. I hate this one so much, like so much hatred I have for our shower.
It's not that bad.
It's terrible, because it's like the water heater, which is an on-demand water heater, propane, great, but there's only 1 or 2 choices: freezing cold or scalding hot. There's no in between. And I hate our shower head, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's definitely, like we said in previous videos, it's something I wish we would have given more attention to, because we were right there. Looking back, I definitely would have tore that out and redid it, because it wouldn't have cost a lot, and maybe a couple extra days work. But like she said, we're still trying to figure out our water heater. It's a Girard tankless. I mean, it gets instantly hot, and it's unlimited hot water. But it's very temperamental as far as setting the temperature. I've read forums, and I'm still researching it. Like she said, it's either super hot. I've gotten pretty good at it because I play with it, but with the kids and all, because they're wanting to, it can be temperamental and it can be aggravating. But the shower certainly definitely something that could have used some more love. But it is what it is for now, and maybe that's something we can address later on down the road.
Maybe, we'll see. The next one, you're up with that one.
I don't want to. I guess I got to use the word hate because that's what the video's about. But the manual transmission on the bus, my first time ever having a manual transmission on a vehicle, because it's an older one. They don't really do that anymore. Everything pretty much has the big Allison automatics on them now, which is an upgrade I would like to make later down the road. But the manual, it can be a little bit frustrating at times. You're in traffic or you're on steep inclines. It's one of them things that kind of wish it would have had the automatic, but it's not terrible. It's got 5-speed. It's not a big deal, but it definitely take some getting used to.
And then last, but certainly non-hated least.
Yeah, the electronics in this thing, as far as the driving side of it, it's 1983. They've been 36 years old, 37 years old. So I mean, it's been around a long time, and they're definitely dated. And there's some of the gauges don't work like they should, and kind of wish it had a little more of the technical stuff, because we've had that in the past, and some of those features are very nice and very convenient. But other than that, I mean, it's a good bus. We enjoy it. We love it, and it does what we need it to do.
Well, I feel like, I don't know about you, but before we went full-time, I would watch tons of full-timers just to see their setups and watch constant tiny home tours because I was fascinated. And so I think for us, that's why we want to do this challenge, because there's a lot of you that watch us aren't full-time, and to give you an option if you're thinking about going full-time, different than people that we nominated, we chose different types of rigs so you can get an idea of how they live, and it's an unbiased opinion. We're not sponsored by Silver Eagle. They're not in production anymore, so we can say whatever we want. But that way you guys kind of get an unbiased opinion on full-time living and what people truly like and what they don't like.
So let's get on our list to who we're going to nominate, and hopefully.
First up, we are nominating Sarah Bowman. She is a mom of 4, and they recently went full-time to a camper. So that'll be good. A very newly full-time person. So to give you guys a different option there.
Yeah, a camper's definitely probably going to be your cheapest entry into full-time living. And they have some really great layouts in campers. We've had a camper, travel trailer before, and it had a huge bunkhouse in the back. We really liked it.
Yep. Next up, Barry and Blanche. They are a couple they are a family of 5 who recently renovated their fifth wheel. So you guys can go on their channel and check out their renovations and see what they did.
Yeah, some of these fifth wheels that people are doing, they really do a good job. I mean, a fifth wheel is probably going to be your biggest amount of living space you're going to get in a mobile vehicle. It's going to be most comparable to tiny homes that you see. So it's that if you really feel like you need a lot of space, fifth wheel routes probably going to be the most spacious.
Yeah, because I mean, bus life isn't for everybody.
Right.
So the fifth wheels give a good layout. Next one is the Grateful Glamper. They're a family of 4. They are living in a Class A, and they kind of travel everywhere. The cool thing about their channel is they give you a bunch of different tips and tricks and products that are really helpful with camping. So definitely check out their channel to see all their cool videos on that.
Yeah, definitely. I think they have a Fleetwood Class A diesel pusher, so it's kind of similar to ours, but a lot more modern, a lot newer, and just give you guys a different perspective on what that is.
Next up is RV Miles. Jason and Abigail, they are full-time in their travel trailer. They have a podcast, which is really cool.
Oh, you don't hear that a lot.
No, and they also have 3 boys, and then they also have Our Wandering Family channel. So they have RV Miles, which is a channel they talk about a bunch of RV stuff, and then Our Wandering Family is about their family and their full-time travels as a family.
Cool.
That's neat. Jouppi Outdoors. They are a fifth wheel full-time family. They live in their fifth wheel, and they have a good time. They have kids, and we enjoy their videos because they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, again, the fifth wheels, you know, another thing it gives you basically have a built-in vehicle, because obviously you got to have something to pull the fifth wheel with, which is something you don't get in the drivable RVs. So
exactly, because we'll have to pull ours behind as opposed to the vehicle pulling the camper. And then last but certainly not least is We Live Free RV. They live in a toy hauler. It's a Momentum, and they are a full-time couple, and they kind of go through, I think their latest video was talking about brakes and stuff on their fifth wheel. So a lot of good information on their channel as well.
yeah, the toy haulers are great. I mean, if they're just a couple, I doubt if they do it, but a lot of times the toy haulers are converted into a bedroom for the kids, or a bunkhouse or something along those lines. So definitely a viable option if you're needing a lot of space.
We've had a toy hauler before.
Yeah, we had a toy hauler, and they're very big. They're very massive.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what you're looking for and you need that space, definitely not a bad option.
So head over to these awesome channels and check them out, and make sure you, 1, subscribe, and 2, you let them know they need to do this challenge.
Yeah, give them some love, guys. It's not easy with this YouTube thing. It's certainly not easy, and all the support of you guys is always appreciated, and I'm sure they would enjoy appreciate the support as well.
Yep, 3 things they love, 3 things they hate about their rig, and then they need to nominate 5 other channels to do the same.
Tonight we're gonna do our live again, and 7 p.m. Hopefully we won't have technical difficulties, so
We probably will.
come check us out. See you guys.
Bye.